welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, guys. So today we're out here where the sawmill usually sits. We're going to be cutting up all of our offcuts and slabs into firewood, getting them loaded up, taking them to the boiler. We also got some other trees around here we might clear and cut up into firewood as well. Trying to expand this area and eventually be grading fill out just to make for a bigger work site for us. All right, well, stick around and hope y'all enjoy. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is start working some of these slabs out of the brush there and over here so I can mill them or cut them up in firewood, throw them right on the trailer. Alright, well, here we have about half the pile of slabs. We're going to go ahead and work this up in the firewood, get it loaded. That way we can pull the rest of it out and do the same. The reason I'm not just cutting it over there is because then I'd have all the firewood over there and I'd have to, reposition and trample through the brush to load all the wood up. So, got to handle the slabs one more time, but it's not too bad. We'll go ahead, get this cut up in the firewood, and rock and roll. Using the MS290 today. it turned out to be a good bit of firewood there. Pulled the trailer back a little bit to help make loading easier. And let's go ahead and put you on time lapse. We'll get this in the trailer. I found a pretty cool little guy over here. Old box turtle. Pretty fella. Let's get him on out of here so I ain't gonna have to worry about smashing him by accident. Oh yeah. Pretty little turtle back. There you go, buddy. Hang out over here. So I'm just behind the mill area here, and I noticed this big maple top came out. We'll have to do a recovery video on it sometime. A lot of good firewood in there. And then look at the 2 saw logs we got there. Woo! Real nice. All right, we're making a dent out of it. Getting down to some good white oak and cherry slabs in here, along with some locust back there. Majority of that first batch was pine, but it'll still burn. All right. Whew. Well, I tell you what, this second pallet's got a lot more wood in it than the first pallet did. I didn't think there was that much. There's another pallet one behind it, so. Turns out we did quite a bit of milling this spring. Alright, well, like I say, ultimately my goal is to get this and start grading it out so I can get more of a flat storage area back there for slabs or stacked lumber. Same thing with this area here, so it's all work in progress. Well, I'll go ahead and put you on time lapse, turn this into firewood. Well, I'd say we got a pretty good load here. Got a little sloppy on the back just because everything's so oblong, but got a full load. We're going to take it out to the boiler, come back and finish up with this. Well, I think that's a pretty nice pile of wood there we got going on. That took quite a minute to get stacked up there and offloaded, but at least those slabs didn't go to waste. And they're not going to burn quite as good as your typical rounds of firewood, but that's all right. We'll probably shoot through those on the first part when we're burning get the wood stove fired up where, you know, where temperatures are in the 40s and 50s. That stuff will work just fine. All right, well, I think that's going to wrap up this video. Again, I want to thank you all for coming along. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you're not, and make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss an upcoming video. All right, friends. Well, until next time, y'all take care.